Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of building and a little bit of cleaning up, especially in terms of when it comes to the house, because it's just not looking great. As you know, I extended and it is just a mess. So yeah, we're going to start off by just re-rolling the villager trades, hoping for something good. This took me, no joke, like 15 minutes, and right there you see I start tweaking because I placed my lectern and then for some reason it just disappeared and I can't find it. And as I'm walking back to go make another one, I didn't realize, but it just spawned back in, and I start running around stupid, not noticing. So I'm like, not noticed. I go back up, going to make a new lectern, and then it just pops back in my inventory, and I'm like, what? But anyway, I end up going back down and just start re-rolling again. And this one was just not giving me anything. It took like 45 minutes, and eventually I got Fortune 3. Now, I was debating whether I keep it or not, but I did decide to end up keeping it. I was hoping to get maybe Protection 5. I did roll Silk Touch earlier, but I feel like that's not something I necessarily need right now. Fortune 3 will help heaps, especially when I'm going to go looking for diamonds and just just help with just getting heaps and heaps of ores. I went ahead and locked in trade right there, and then I got started on digging out the floor. Now this was something I've been waiting to do for a while now. I got my stone cutter for the first time, and I just crafted a couple blocks that I thought would go well together. Made some deep slate tiles, and then I can't remember what the other ones were. Yeah, deep slate bricks. So I ended up doing a bit of a contrast between them, mixing them, and I think it turned out pretty nice. You guys will see in a second. It did take a little while to get the hang of the patterns and stuff like that, but once I got the hang of it, I think it turned out to be pretty nice. Like that was the end result of that first little sector. But I really liked that. And then I decided just to fill in this wall just because why not? One thing I did realize that I did mess up with was building everything in just cobble deep slate because that just doesn't look good. I ended up digging up the rest, as you can see there, and I filled it all in using the same method, and that's what it looks like. That looks really good in my opinion. Once I started contrasting, which you will see eventually, with different type of deep slate blocks, and then also using some woods as well, just to like contrast it, because it was getting too bland just looking at the deep slate just cobbled version. I went for some polished deep slate blocks there. I was originally going to put it on the roof, but then I thought, why not chuck it in the wall? I eventually liked the look of it in the wall, and I filled in that whole side of the wall like that. And as you'll see, I decided to do a bit more expanding with that later. But for now, I went up top, back to the surface, and collected some wheat. This will be especially useful for breeding the cows and getting leather, which I'll need to make bookshelves, to re-roll some more villager trades, to hopefully just get some really, really OP books that I can lock in, like mending, prop 5, and things of that nature. After I'd done that, bred the cows, I decided to go over to my tree farm. Um, I was thinking of originally cutting some cherry oak to use as a kind of pillar, but then I thought, I think I'd rather just use spruce. And spruce, for me, one of my favorite like blocks to build with in the game. The combination between spruce and deep slate, I think, is one of the most beautiful. But I decided to harvest up all of the trees that I had, which was a total of 4 or something. And then I just waited and grabbed all the saplings and decided to just plant them back. And I thought, you know what, while I'm up here, I might as well end up just going up and getting some XP so I can use that to get some enchants and stuff. I'm not sure what I'm going to enchant, but I might as well use it. So I grinded up to level 30 or 31 it is, and went back down. I replaced the oak, which I had, and put spruce in, and immediately, look at that. It looks just so much better. So, filled in with spruce, and then decided to do that completely all the way around. And this was me filling in this part of the wall, which ended up being a bit annoying because I ended up changing the layout of it because I didn't like how it squared off. But in the end, I think I was pretty happy with it, and I like the block. I think I'm going to do some more building with that block. And then yeah, this was just a pain. This kind of platform I had built for Bucko over there, my little pet chicken, for those of you who have watched. I had to move him, which is heartbreaking. So I said, come down here, you're coming with me. And gave him a new home because he was getting, yeah, a bit annoying being there, picking up an egg every single time I wanted to go there. So I stuck him there, and then yeah, I got back to work, and that's what I come up with. It was nice. I think, I don't know. I like the look of the stairs. The stairs contrasted looks really really nice, and yeah, I decided to then fill in my actual home floor, which is I guess my chest room now. But I'm going to get rid of that very shortly and make a storage room. So I decided to do that whole floor, fill it in, and I think it ended up looking really nice. I used some of that polished deep slate as well to kind of fill in the kind of walls of it. And yeah, that was today's episode. Yeah, and that's going to cap off today's episode. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see in the next episode. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.